Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Cisco and I am a medium and spiritual coach. I'd like to talk about something that I think everyone experiences at some point, and that's overwhelm. Things are changing in the world, things are changing in people's lives. Maybe there are new ideas coming to them of things that they need to do to move forward in their own lives, or maybe you're reacting to things that are going on in the world. Maybe you're just going through a lot right now. Either way, overwhelm can really keep you from feeling your best, and it can also keep you from being productive, which is the opposite of what you would think. If you had this long to-do list in your head, you would think that alone would motivate you to do it. Or if you had all these inspired ideas coming to you, you'd think that would be motivation enough to act on them. But that's not the way it works. In fact, overthinking, overwhelm can make those things seem a lot bigger than they actually are. So I do have a couple of go-to practices that I use when I'm in this state. And one of them is really, the first one is to regulate your nervous system even before you get into stillness, which is another one I'm going to talk about. But before you even get into a place of stillness, you have all these things on your mind and your nervous system's jumpy. Your body might be a little jumpy. So some ways to deal with that are, I've found breath work to be helpful, stretching, some kind of movement. It could be gentle, it could be something intense like dancing, it could be going for a walk. Whatever it is, you want to move that state of overwhelm out of your body, out of your nervous system, so that you can start to go into a place of stillness. And I do know that when you're overwhelmed, stillness is the last thing you want to go into or even hear about. And I do know that because recently I was in a place where I was like, I have all of these things to do. I want to get some emails out there. I want to do this. I have to make the lunch. All of these things that I wanted to get done. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do all of these things, especially from this headspace? And I had two choices. I could continue to spiral and keep doing that, but I know when I do that, the outcome won't be very good. Or I could go within. And I did that, and I started just being gently guided into a place of stillness, even though I felt that I had to be active in that moment, and that was the last thing I wanted to do. But then, after sitting in stillness for a few minutes, I came out of it more energized, more confident, more empowered that I could get everything done that I needed to do, and there was plenty of time to do it because I just created that space within myself. And I tapped into that support that is within me, that is my own spirit, and became aware of the support of spirit around me. And that really filled me with a new energy, a new sense of, yes, I can get everything done that I want to get done. I can accomplish everything that needs to be accomplished. And from that space, I actually do accomplish everything that I set out to do. Maybe not perfectly, definitely not perfectly, and not always in the time that I set for myself, but it always gets done. Another thing that helps with the overwhelm is when you're in that stillness, ask, what step do you know to take? Just one. And from that place of stillness, you'll become aware of that one thing you need to do. And then when you come out of your meditation, that place of inner quiet, you can take that with you and take that step. And what you'll find is you'll be inspired and motivated to take the next step. And you'll just keep taking them. And before you know it, you'll be out of overwhelm. You would have shifted that. And that is a really, really good feeling. And it does take practice. It takes consistency. It takes not listening to the things in your mind that are going to tell you, I don't have time for all my practices. I've been there too, and I've actually found that I do have time. I may not have time to do them in the morning every single day at this specific time, or every afternoon at this specific time, but you can kind of do them throughout the day and rework things so that you do have time for them, and you will over time feel less overwhelmed, more grounded, more centered, and you'll get a lot more done. And some of those things you'll realize maybe aren't as important as you thought they were. If you're looking to get out of overwhelm, especially around decision making, I get it. I know how hard decision making can be, how overwhelming it can be, how easy it is to get stuck in that place of overthinking around which path do I take, what's the next step. And that's why I created the one question email reading, just for people who need some quick guidance from a place of empowerment, not from a place of, I'm going to tell you which decision to make, I'm going to tell you what to do. Instead, I put you back in the driver's seat and tell you, based on what I'm reading, from the energy, from spirit might come through with their perspective, I'll let you know what is the most likely outcome of each decision, and then based on that you can make your choice from a place of empowerment. And you can always use that technique where you go within and ask yourself, what's the most likely outcome of each choice that I have to make? The link for this service will be in the description, and I'm sending you all so much love. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.